Hello everyone, this is Mayen and I wanted to share another cake that I just made. This is a castle cake that has the Dora theme and it also has SpongeBob in it. Well, initially we wanted to make a castle cake for the Dora princess, and that's for Juliana's birthday. And we're going to have this today at the park. And I guess about a week ago, they decided that it's going to be a double celebration with Joaquin. Um, Both their parents are godparents. They're godparents. Like Joaquin's mom is Juliana's godparent, and Juliana's mom is Joaquin's godparent. Um, so they're both turning 3, and I still wanted to push through with the cake theme, but Juliana's mom wanted the cake not to be too girly, so not to make the whole cake or the whole castle pink. So this was my take on it. Let me show you the details of the cake. The cake is just 2 tiers, and for those who are trying to make sculpted cakes, or the look for sculpted cakes, but are still kind of scared to do that, well, do what I do. In this cake, all of these are styrofoam inside. We are going to have the party at the park, as I said, and I'm very concerned about humidity and heat, so I don't want the whole thing melting on me. So these are things you can make in advance, and it doesn't have to be cake, you know, and they can add to the drama of your whole cake. So the turrets and everything, they're not cake, but they're all covered with gum paste. The nice details that I added to the cake would be, well, Dora is all gum paste. If any of your daughters have seen the Dora Princess cartoon, I honestly think this figure is a good representation of Dora. And to add SpongeBob appropriately to the theme, I put him in a suit of armor. So initially I wanted to put Diego there, but Joaquin likes SpongeBob more than Diego, so I had to think of a way to kind of incorporate his presence and still have it along with the theme. The nice thing about this cake, again, would be the candles that I tried to incorporate with the theme, and I've done this in the past cakes that I've made. So these are like the royal flags around the castle, and I put in her initials and the girl colors, obviously, and on the other side would be the male initials, or Joaquin's initials, and with boy colors on this side. How did I do this? Just dowels. Let me just show you. I put the candle on top of the dowel and use a thin layer of fondant and stick it there and just have it dry overnight. And then pre-drill a hole in the dowel, and then drill a hole in your board, and then screw it tightly. All the impressions are done by using an impression mat. You can buy this at globalsugarart.com or sugarcraft.com. And what else? Oh, the turrets, I initially wanted that to look a little more structured, but as I was making it, it just took a life of its own. I wasn't really very good at it, but it still adds to the charm of the whole thing, so I hope you guys don't mind how crazy that looks. I like how the colors are used in this cake, because it's not, you know, the pink doesn't overpower the whole cake. And the castle is there, I mean, you see it, but you kind of take notice more on what we put on the castle and beside the castle. So the whole picture still is what I'm really going for, because the pictures are the one that's going to last for years, and I want these kids to look back on this cake and say, I had an awesome cake on my birthday. So that's the reason why we put so much work on these things around the cake that may not be eaten. I'm sure they won't be eaten, but I think it's worth all the effort. I didn't airbrush anything on this cake because my airbrush just went crazy and I don't want to risk splattering stuff on the cake. So the only challenge that I had was when I was making, everything is marshmallow fondant on this cake, and as I was making the gray in batches, they dried in different shades. I can see it still, but heck, you know, it still looks great. So there you go. I'm just pretty pleased with how this turned out, and as much as I, you know, look forward to making adult looking cakes or grown-up cakes, making kids cakes is still close to my heart. Kids would be the most honest, I guess, of all the people that could evaluate your work. They're gonna tell you in your face it doesn't look like Dora at all if it doesn't, and you can already see in their faces that it does look like Dora if they recognize that immediately. So I hope the kids will like this at the party. Juliana and Joaquin, happy birthday again from Ninang, and hope you guys have a great day. Bye.